Oop. I don't know if you can hear that bell. Welcome. Right on time. Alright, how you guys doing? Okay, we're gonna do something a little different. But, yeah, hopefully y'all been good. Hopefully you're able to, survive. Let's see. It's always something. It's always something after I start going live. It's like, okay, let me make sure. Because we've been, there we go. Okay, cool. Because we had a, bad thunderstorm, or at least a windy bad storm, cyclone, something bad. It ripped through Seattle and larger areas of that. And we lost power at my house. Is it just hitting across? Like, cause I think Animator on Midnight Mares was also like, oh, I also lost power, and it's like, where do you live? And I looked at his timestamp on his. He had like a screenshot of like of like a different work in progress post. And I was like, how are you like that many hours ahead? Like, you don't live near me then. So what? How are you also getting into? Wow. So something dangerous is going around here. But yeah, we lost power in the area. I think we got it back like 2 days later. So it was wasn't too bad because we have a generator. So we were able to immediately get it back up within like 10 seconds. So we were lucky. Change your photo. Nice. We'll get started here then. I don't see it as your profile picture. Looks about the same. Let me move this over actually. Right. So we are not doing gameplay. Otherwise, I would have had the OBS on my main screen. Gobble gobble. I don't have music on. This is really awkward. Okay. Yeah, welcome. But yeah, my day job work, because I had to go into the city to do some trophy engraving, and they of course they lost power at the same time. We're really close to each other, so. But apparently they got power to them like a day earlier than we did or something, or like a half a day later. It was weird. And so my boss was like, hey, we got power now. I know it's like noon, but do you want to come in? And it did it in like in a group chat with everyone for the whole office. I was like, yeah, I'll pass. So then I worked on Friday all day. So. And then did a huge project that had like 15 different golf trophies, and got those done. Oof. Anyway, Thanksgiving is around the corner. I can't believe it's a week away. So we're gonna do something hopefully fun. So we'll see. I'm going for birds. That's good. Yeah. Well, this is my little gibble, gibbly, what do you call it? Oh, the red shirt too. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I get you. No problem. Thanks, Irish. And yeah, welcome to you. Gotta work on a comic. I did write up on my phone notes. I should have had my phone notes set up as well, and we'll get right into it. So I always write a note. Okay, got it. So we'll get rid of. I guess we can keep her. Just make a new. Either this is Toon Boom Harmony, the software, and I can either duplicate it onto a new frame, or I can create an empty frame. So I'll create an empty frame. It'll still exist. I can always pull it back up with bring it back and forth. So she's still fine. Then I'll delete her. Just saying. Thank you, Jed. Hopefully you look cute today, too. Sorry, that was weird. Let's see. So I'm gonna do a 4-panel comic. I mean, yeah, that's... We might play with it. That's kind of the whole idea, is that's why I said, like, let's make it together in the title. Because, like, I might need your help. Or at least my ideas might not be, you know, the best. So, I know you guys always have better ideas sometimes than me. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Is music too low? It's a little low in my ears. Oh, it's a little louder. Let's see. I can make it kind of pinky for now. But yeah, we'll do 4 panels. Thankfully, this is a nice 4 squares here. This dude is really rough, I think. That is very rough. Let's move one of these over. Where's the center line? Center's here, right? Not gonna try and do this too perfectly right now. At least get that to maybe close. Okay. Yep. Turkey hooves. Derp turk. So what we got is 4 panels that are always gonna bug me of how offset they are. Okay. So like a little, I don't wanna. It's gotta. Nah. Yeah. 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 That's good. Okay. So let's put that onto its own layer. Sub layer, put it on top. And we'll draw on this one. Let me help to see what I'm doing. Okay. So do a initial sketch, see what that looks like, and then kind of go from there, I guess. I do have notes on my phone to tell me. I had like almost like a dream, basically. Hi, Slipper. That's a cute face. Hello. Hello. Okay. So this will take place at a parade. We'll basically just do the Macy's Day Parade as an idea. So I had a dream of this. Well, I was trying to think of like I wanted to do a some sort of Thanksgiving thing. So I'll just draw this real rough. Maybe it's got like a hat. And then a microphone. We'll have a talking. Something more sly, like wow. Okay. Let's see. Welcome. Yep, got my translator. Are you, I don't want to say foreign, but ESL in some way? Hopefully. That's why I got it in the first place, because someone was very adamant towards me to get a translator. Let's see. Then we'll have the bubble, speech bubble, up here. And we'll have words. And we'll figure that out. It's kind of fun as I have to like kind of balance a lot of this now. As I made some comics, or at least I wanted to make comics of some ideas I had, but I never really got into like I'm gonna make a comic kind of thing. it's always fell into like, well, okay, I don't have time to make this comic. I gotta make an animation, kind of thing. The comics are fun. I was never like as a kid, you know, I never was into, you know, graphic or comic books or anything like that. Never really read comic books. I can think of a couple, but I don't know. Never was like, oh man, the new Superman come out, I gotta read it. It was like, oh man, Luigi's Mansion came out, oh I gotta play that. That was more like me. I was more a gamer. Gamer kid is like, nope. Mario Sunshine. Wow. Mario Party 6. That was more me. So we got an announcer at the parade. We just gotta set up the context of what we're doing. Noticing that's a little wide, so I might want to fix that while I have it. What do I want? Let's see. Welcome. Hi, Play Fox. How you doing? Gonna try and get everything. Gonna try and squeeze it into square on the left there. And missed a line. Roll, kind of stretch it back out. There we go. Okay. Don't need that. I'm gonna go back to this layer. Okay. The rest of it is like, I'm not sure exactly the best way to do this. Because what I have in my notes is, announcer says, welcome back to, I'm gonna read it verbatim. Welcome back to the Nacy Day Parade. This is me at 2 a.m. Who's that coming around the corner? It's Derpy Hooves. And then Derpy says, my nose isn't that big. As a giant inflatable balloon of her soars through the sky. So that's basically the whole premise. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a better way to do it. I had like other variations. Maybe you guys can help me figure that out. Let's see. Oh. Welcome, Boast. Let's see. My magic is a silly. Let's see. What do I want? I want to really gotta. I can't do like this. Get super sneaky with these boxes. It's like these boxes are. That box ain't correct. Ow. Is it magnetizing? It should be. Well, this is a magnet. It's close though. Okay. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'll just draw it. This can be the parade itself, like on a street corner. Something around a corner. And then, because I have different ideas of whether or not this is just a regular parade with a float of some kind, and then stands, and then a whole bunch of people in it. And then you get different box floats of stuff, people singing or dancing. And then last two ones, well, I guess if I do that, I guess I kind of think of like comics as just like in a much more fleshed out storyboard. There's a lot of people like can watch all those DVD commentaries of movies. And it's like, oh, we made a storyboard for the movie. You can imagine, you know, kids, a storyboard is like a comic book. And it's like, as a kid, it's like, I don't really read comics enough to be like, oh yeah, I understand. Now I'm doing it the other way, where it's like, I know so much about storyboards that it's like, oh yeah, I guess I can put dialogue inside of the storyboard, which you don't normally do. Usually it's just literally, you know, the characters, and then at the bottom, a typical like storyboard TV template might have like 2 to 3 maybe boxes, and then all the information would be at the bottom here. So you have the characters moving and talking here, and then it would just be the artwork of all the characters, and then all the dialogue would actually be here. So they'd be saying something at the bottom of this, and then you can say like, and then it cuts to, or you have more stage directions or something at the bottom. Because that kind of creates that separation of the artwork and then all the metadata, basically, with like the dialogue at the bottom of these boxes, and then it moves over here, and then like a cut to the next shot. So comics is like, it all has to be on one image, that the dialogue has to be within the same space. So it's kind of weird. Welcome, Mario. How you doing? Yeah, we'll get back to Paper Mario soon. Maybe next month. Might have a plan for something next week. That'll not be. I don't have an exact idea of what that is, but what we'll do next week. But yeah. So we'll have Derpy here. I'll replace it with my puppets. So this is just gonna be. I don't always select. That's why I always draw like a random line. These ear warmers and a big hat. It's want it to be kind of cold. Maybe she could have like mittens or something too when we get to it. Thank you, though. Whoa. There you go. Let's see. Doing a comic yourself? I mean, that's. I said once that I was invited by Compossible a lot. I love Compossible a lot to do a couple panels at Everfree. That was like way long ago. And came up with like, how do you do, you know, if you want to get into like these fan animations and all the stuff that I do, it's like, what's a good place to start? And I'd say like, you know, if you want to do a fan animation, don't. If it's like you've never done before, don't do that as your first foray into artwork and stuff. Make sure you're got all the basics of like knowing, already knowing art in a sense, and already done. If you never, you know, if you want to do like a animation, just kind of start. It's simple. Simplest would just be to write it out as a story and a text. And if you really need it to be visual, then do it as a comic. Because if you can't do it as a comic, then trying to put it immediately into animation is not really gonna work. Because then, if it's doing it on your own, then it's much harder to immediately go into like, oh yeah, I'll just you know, start animating. And it's like, what? These are very, very simple drawings here. I kind of copy exactly what this is. Just get a copy. This, paste. And then get rid of these. I kind of want to make it a little lower. Forgot a line. But if you want to do a comic, yeah, I don't want to stop you, but it's like, you're more likely to either not finish / abandon it if you already haven't done, if you already don't have experience. If you're gonna try and make a giant epic thing, you know, something like, let's say Two Tails or something, where Markiplier's Brothers comic. Try to do something like that. That's huge and epic. It's like, they kind of started as a teenage, you know, thing, and then it kind of built up into a larger project over time. Yeah. And if comics and stuff is like your you know, your interest, you know, like your circle of interest, then go for it. I know for me, if it's like, if I like had an idea for a music album and it's like I don't really write music that's thoroughly too advanced, then it's like maybe I should learn how to, you know, make a, you know, a 10-second song first and try that before trying to do anything like a whole album all at once. Yeah, let's see. Looks like you're good though. Our subject in college. Okay, you're in college. We're script for 1. It's like making stuff good. That's always fun to hear. I know in college I learned. I think I feel like I learned more stuff. I learned more of stuff that I wasn't really into at the time, I guess. Like learned a lot more about website stuff and all the business side of making artwork. All the stuff of like, oh, I see, I should market myself. Oh, this is how you make a website. This is how you, yeah, do a, what's a W2? Should I be afraid of W2s? Yes. No, not really. What are taxes and all the actually like, oh, this is actually gonna help me. More than like, circles are cool. You need to learn this kind of style of artwork. Or here's some principles of drawing. It was like, oh, it opened my eyes to more of the actual business side. Those are more the fun ones to be like, oh, okay, I get it. So I eventually did make a website, and now I have one. And YoshiGreenwater.com. And yeah. There you go. So what's going to be this panel is that Derpy's going to talk here, and she's going to say a line. I'll change his mouth, but when I do the puppet anyway, it won't really matter. There we go. That's better. Okay. So if I go... Wasn't sure if I should do light or dark, but there we go. Okay. Hopefully this makes sense. Okay, see, Irish. Let's see. Gotta catch up to Mario's soliloquy. Okay. Okay. Learning film and drawing. Right now, learning color theory. Oh! And Over the Horizon's got an idea. Lay it on me. Don't have to wait for me. Oops. That would. There we go. Anyway, what we got is an answer to say, welcome back to the parade. And here's just the generic parade stuff. And Derpy's like in the parade going like, what? And then Derpy says, my nose isn't that big, right? As it's a giant inflatable of her. Does it make any sense in larger context? Probably not, but I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. You gonna try and animate this comic? Good luck. I might put a lot of details into it. I wanted to do it as a comic because I like doing stuff a little different every time. And I wanted dialogue in this one. I suppose you could do it, you know, without dialogue, where it's just like she's kind of just having an emotion and it's like, what? And then this kind of goes across. I feel like you can sell it in a little more explicit way. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't want to discourage it, but it's like I tried to make this in a way where the only sort of medium this could work is something in comic or something with dialogue. I wanted to do maybe another speech bubble here. Something like that. And then maybe a big question mark. Would you have this as a bubble? I guess if it's close enough to her, and obviously she has a questionable expression, then I don't think I would need a bubble for that, right? Because she's not really saying it, right? I'll just make that as a big, thick graphic kind of thing. Do something like that. There we go. What we got? Go back to the drawing room. Suffer on, get back into it. Oh, good, it got back into it. That's good. Let's see. Background music is, I think they're 99% of the YouTube free music soundtracks. There's like a specific part of YouTube where you can download all of the stock music. So all of these are free, and you probably heard a lot of these in other. I've honestly heard some of the songs that I've used in this playlist. I've heard in other music, other videos. So I made it so that, you know, it was easy to add them in and to be 1000% sure that the YouTube police won't be like, you know, there'll be no disagreements, because it'd be literally the one sanctioned by YouTube themselves. So that's why. But they're pretty good. I chose the more interesting ones, hopefully. But yeah. But the song itself, apparently it's called Crazy by Patrick Goes. But yeah, they're all YouTube stock music. I think at one point all of the entire soundtrack was like in the VOD of the YouTube music. After the stream finished, they'd be like the video on demand version, the regular viewing after the stream, and like the entire like music in the description had like the music used in this video, and it just like lists all of them. So yeah. What I just want to write. I'm changing. I'm not. I just wrote a capital S, which is my Sammy. Boo. We had to put that on. I have to be careful. My Sammy has all these commands that I put all these keyboard triggers, and put them all on weird-ish keys, but apparently not rare ones that I can accidentally hit. So, oh well. How does this look as a storyboard? Do we like this? Because I was thinking of like other ways. Obviously there's own dialogue. I could put that in real quick as well. I'll just get rid of all this and then put the dialogue in real quick. And we'll go from there. Keep text. We got all the fun ones. What's a good handwritten one? Is there like just one that's... Oh, well, there's comics. Oh, I got Sonic comics? I don't remember. I downloaded a whole bunch of weird ones. Let's see if this works. Hey, alright. Is this all caps? Is it all? Yeah. There's no capitalizations. That's fun. Make that wee tiny. Can't make it too small though. I had my exact text on my phone. Checking. Let's see. Okay, here's the. Okay. Dot. Ah! I don't know what happened. There we go. Okay. So instead of making this larger, I can just. If we just go in here, I just make it. Ooh, 19. Okay. See, that looks already like a comic already. Look at that. Alrighty. Need to stop music list? Wow. I don't know what that means. Wait, that's italic. So this is pretty much what I do at work, is just like putting text inside boxes, so kinda got pretty good at that. Let's see. Let's see. Corner. Couldn't see. Corner. Question. Okay. Then we'll just move stuff around once we get there. So the pony is similar to yours. And I mean, it's pretty much a stick pony. Yeah. I've seen other people make some pretty good stick ponies. Let's see. Where's what? Box. Drawing. Text. Gotta keep it organized. You never know when it's gonna come back and haunt you. That it's like, oh. Okay. And should I say nose or snout? I guess it'd be anything. I'll put it in here now. The hat. Dot, dot, dot. I mean, I could just post this right now and get him 10 likes. At this part of the process, it's like, well, that it's technically works as a comic now. All right. There we go. Don't remember if they ever said snout. Is there like a transcript wiki or something on a wiki? Is there like a transcript for MLP and then you can just search for that? Let's see. MLP wiki. And then search. Sorry. Oh yeah, they all have trends. Okay, well, it'd be hard to like look through the entire series and then be like, oh, let's see. Maybe. Well, it said it was. Oh, it's on this page though. Oh, it's part of the. There's an alt tag description. Maybe though. Anyway. Okay. It's hard to search for the entire thing because I'm getting like everything else. Uh-oh. Anyway. Let's see. What? What music is this? This is apparently Dog and Pony Show by Silent Partner. Did you think it was that? Was that your guess? Let's see. Like Confused Like Pony. Let's see. Okay, caught up. It is weird how like I just kind of like glance over it and it's like, oh wow, look, I made a comic. It's like, yep, that can work. But yeah, we'll do a full color version of this. Do we like this though? I mean, I had different ideas of different kind of panel structures where instead of like this one, it would have like the Derpy around a corner being like, whoa, here I come. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it'd be like a big building. And then she would kind of go like, wow. To kind of like show her a little bit. Maybe. Does it look funny? Okay. Yeah, she definitely needs to have like maybe her wings could be out. How do you make her look funny? Yeah, she needs to look some sort of like bootleg kind of style or something, yeah. I'm too good at like just drawing her that it's like, oh yeah. How to make her not. That'll take a couple passes maybe to make it look good. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the whole YouTube stock music is literally for the purpose of having other people make videos. But having to get a free music, but having to pay a musician. The snout needs to be. It's too cute. Maybe it needs to be. Yeah, there you go. Well, if it is big, it kind of works with that. Or it can be just kind of normal, and then it just be like, oh, it's not that big, is it? What do we think? Do we like the nose being small? And then she's like, oh, it's not that big. Or it actually being big, and it's like, oh, man, it's not that big, is it? Maybe you're huge, Josh. Yeah. Hello. Something like that. Yeah. Let's see. It's like original YouTube, but before they belong to others. All of the Kevin McCloud or whatever, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about, Kevin. Makes all those stock music. I guess those would have been on his YouTube, and then YouTube might have bought him or something. I don't know what the history is, but probably something like that. Yeah. They're all, I guess, not really public domain, but just the same sort of free license kind of thing, where they don't have to, I don't have to pay a license to be able to use the soundtrack kind of thing. Which is weird because like there are ones where it's like on the YouTube Music, but not YouTube Music itself app. The ones that have the all these musics is has ones where you can just straight up buy the music right next to free ones. So I don't know. I would want to do that. So I was trying to think like this will be like the Macy, you know, kind of like flowers and stuff in here. And then maybe it could be really blurry. A whole bunch of other. This would be the street, I guess. Just add some depth or something to there. And then these could be jokes too of some sort. What did I want it to be? And it could be like a boy band, something. Or I was thinking just like food or something weird. Or it would just be like vegetables and then like a band or something in the back. Let's do that. Let's make this more fleshed out. Let's do add a word. It's not grammatic. Correct. But oh no. Where am I? Okay. Okay. So we'll do some sort of. Like, it has to be like some sort of. Well, I guess it'd be like a. I was trying to think like, oh, I'll just put a truck here. I'll just put a big old truck, and it'll be just fine. Have the little headlights, you know. I guess it could be like the two people inside, you know. But it'd be like a wagon or something. How would they pull it then? Oh, okay. Let's do a cart. And there's just some guy just straining to like pull it. So you get a little guy, you get a tiny guy, you get a tiny guy, and he's like, this is. It's like forward. And he's like, really digging in into this harness. And he's pulling this giant display. It has wheels. And it's got like these kind of wood wheels. Auto taper. What would you guys like it to be? Like some sort of group of cause I'm thinking of like vegetables of like a tomato, cabbage. Maybe like a something else cute. Yeah, like a pea. And then just color it green. And then this would be like kids or something as a suit kind of thing. And you're like, yeah. And maybe not this. I don't know what this is. Maybe like a carrot or something. Make it orange. Maybe the carrot's upset. And I just like decorate all of it out. Let's see. Okay. Let's do one more. Something back here. This will be the singers. So we'll just do another one of these. Some of these. And get rid of all this. And wow, we have another cart. We'll have like one super dressed up singer and a bunch of backup dancers or something. But like, something like that. But maybe like her microphone's like way over here. Like as if she's like not actually singing into the mic. The taper's weird. It's really thick right there. And then she wore like a big kind of wedding huge tail dress. And the other ones are like some cool looking. Yeah, they got like shades. And they're like some cool kind of pose. They're like, yeah. We're like, yeah. And there's just a whole bunch of these guys. Wow, it's like there's two of them now. Okay. Another one there. Flip them. And this will have like a whole bunch of, like a little, maybe like a little lantern or something in the back. And it's got this light going out. I missed his eyeballs. Okay. I missed his eyeballs again. Okay. And we'll fix the crowd, which I guess will also work there. Yeah, that looks silly. Okay. Whew. That took a bit. How we doing? Let's see. Did Cookie ever find about the snout issue? Snout gate. Let's see. Okay, that's fair. to see whether or not they say nose or snout in the show. And what do you think about these? I made a little tiny vegetable parade and a little dancer parade. Okay. I think this is good to go as a storyboard. Okay. I might not finish it today. I already spent like an hour just making this, but obviously, it's important to get the groundwork of this set up as best we can, so I can, if I needed to, like, you know, if I had more people, then I would be able to like send this to someone and then say, hey, make this, and then they'd be able to do it. So the more clean or recognizable everything is, then they'd be able to pick it up and be like, okay. This kind of works pretty well. I made this in Toon Boom just because I like the drawing tools in Toon Boom. I think my mind just works better. If I did this in Photoshop, I'd be like just trying to. I'd be more upset actually, because I wouldn't be able to like, literally get like, hey look line, or like, hey crossing lines, how you doing? Hey, do you want to get deleted? Check this out. You know, boop. You know, can't do that in Photoshop. All these little smaller tools, you know, to be able to do stuff like that. Beep, beep. You know, do some cleanup. Blah. Season 2, episode 13. Baby Cakes, Baby Pie uses. It's not to refer to notes a bit. You know, I was subconsciously thinking of that too. But it's to a pig. Then I guess they don't refer to pony nostril as a. That's done. Yeah, I don't want to have you keep looking to search your like 200 episodes, but oh no. Yeah, it's like the Arthur Reed show where there's almost like an equivalent to like every animal as an anthropomorphic and as a pet. It's like Arthur Reed has like a puppy, but then like he goes to school and he talks to like the bully and Fern or whatever, and it's like, wait a minute. It's like only half of them are like actually anthropomorphized and actually yeah, it's really weird. Let's see. Or the Goofy problem where Mickey Mouse's pet is a Pluto, but then he talks to Goofy. Let's see, let's make a group. Can't just make a group. Okay. Gotta make something and then put it into a group. Okay. We could just do by panels, I guess. We'll do 2 and 3 and 4. That's gonna get rid of that. Because then the caveat of doing it this way is that now I have nodes and junk to worry about. And I can also kind of be very specific for this and cut it. Let's see. Oh, you have? I don't think I've seen your comics, Cookie. I'll have to check that out. Beep. Do you have any public ones you would recommend? Let's see. Okay. I could put a note. I was gonna make a whole thing, but I think. Ah! Okay. 1. Your Deviantart? Okay. Is it the same as your name, Cookie Boy? Pop. 2. Because I might change this or get rid of this node here. So I'm just going through and labeling it as I go, so I don't get confused. Yee. How does the dinosaur say? Like, yee. Okay. So now, let's see. Welcome, Old Horizons, Japanese version. Opa ze Horizon. Good thing is that I can read katakana, so made sure on that to make sure on, you know. Yee. Yay. I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to hear it in my brain. That's good enough. Okay. So I now split them up into groups. Now I can work on them individually. Let's get characters. Gonna drag from my library. God, okay. We'll need a character in this panel. We'll copy let's see. It's okay. Let's cut you. We'll make Derpy all real. Go to 3 where she's actually real. And copy this one into here and then paste special. Create new columns. Okay. So now I have a duplicate of her. And now I know which panel this is with this handy little 1. So now that this is panel 1. Let's put her up here. Go to panel 3. As it's so very deliberately organized. And put 3 there. There we go. Yay! 1. Boop doop. Make a point of this new pic there. Something new. Okay. So I want it to be front facing. So this is where the puppet magic happens. So I can be like, whoa, I need her to be front facing. Whoops. Oh, am I gonna do that? I'm gonna have to redraw everything. Haha, nope, I already have. Bop. Okay. Obviously it won't be Derpy, but that's another spin we could take. Huh. Let's do a color override. This is all very, very Toon Boom specific, so that's how we kind of started out with the drawing the comic and figure it out, so then I can just focus on Toon Booming various stuff. Let's see. It's fine. Color override. I see. This is what I want. Take all of these and individual color overrides instead of making out to the render selected colors only. This work, or now I can do coat. This works. Double click. There we go. Now I can choose whatever color I want. Yeah, sure. Automatically change. What do we think? Maybe like a weird, like yellowy. Kind of play around. Maybe closer to orange. Fruity I should get with this. A little pinky. believe ready. Green, blue. Well, I like this blue. A little lighter, a little duller. That's good. Do this, copy this color, and bring it down. A little more contrast. Okay. Fun part is because we got that color override only on all P, this extra one, actually they both say the same thing, but this is the only version of the Derpy that has a color override, so this one is fine. So we'll keep playing. Give me some of these later. We'll go good with a blue eyes. Pink. Oh, that's fetching. So it could just be, yeah, something kind of like that. Because like he's gonna be on TV, so it's like, yeah, you gotta look at his eyes. It's like, wow, more of that. Actually, I want to do hair too. Let's do hair. So it's very blue right now. So we gotta go more towards the other way, more green. If I do it like this, then this is just ice from my movie. One of the male snake guy. Yeah, that's basically what his color scheme is. Huh. It could just be, yeah, this could be a snake bunny. I don't know. You only see like half of them anyway. But yeah, with the paper style, they won't have the peoples. Why not just use, yeah, well, I guess, yep, we'll do that then. Alright. We're making it nice. Alright. See that renders. Pretty good. Okay. So Ice was a male, so we'll get rid of the eyelashes. Not that those are change anything. You like them? Aw. Let's change this. We'll have to change that anyway. Some big mouth, very large mouth, and then we'll update this. Make it more flat, and we'll add the, I guess not snout, into here. How do I make it less happy? How do I make characters less happy? I don't know. They always seem to be just happy. Whenever I make them. Next one, add some more there. Yeah, more wide. Wide's good. And let's put a little tiny feel the angles of this. Oh yeah. Tiny schnozzes. Okay, now we got that. Could do an eyebrow, because I think I had, yeah, I have like this kind of kind of expression. So it'll be one of these, and then the other one goes up. Ironically, I can use the same one and add some deformers. Something like that, and then these go up. can like go maybe above her eye, but not that far. Clip it into her ear there. Might have to adjust the depth of the eyebrow. Could go over her eye and then lift it up. What are you? Let's add a visibility node. Where's my hand? Okay. Only show in soft renders. So I got that. Those look like the original. Yeah. Oh, did you for pony? Yeah, I was trying to go for that. Trying to make it more masculine in some format. So I want to bring some of these in. Try to add more of a square-ish jaw. Ew. Not quite. That's good. Okay. Oh, she's still cute. Right. And think about the snake ponies that actually the Ice's hair is about actually the same as Derpy, so we'll just roll with that actually, and then we'll add the little 1920s, 30s kind of bowler hat, brown round hat of some kind. Where's my hat? There it is. Okay. These are all the hats I have. So I'll make a new one, and we'll draw the next one here. Start with that sketch. Blah. It's a little easier when I figure this out in a very rough form, and then I can kind of play with it in this very, not really low poly, but at least I can kind of sculpt it a little easier. Yeah, that needs to be wider, maybe higher up. Yeah, it needs to fill her head. Yeah, or this guy's head. Probably play with perspective later, so I can like kind of move his that. Head around. Try to get the smaller one. Blah. Okay. So now I can see like it'll probably go over. Yeah. So it'll go over to on top of the left ear, but the hat will be behind the right ear. Okay. I'll need a new. Could use Derpy's colors and then change them. So that's different ways I can go about this. Just give me a brown and I'll adjust this. Maybe a darker, maybe more orangey. Give me a circle. Show the right layer. Okay. And we'll figure this out. Okay. Let's see. Doing it right there, over the right side. Oh no. Let's see. I want it to be more round, so I can get rid of some of these points and then just kind of. Oh yeah, go run. You got this. Put a point here and then get rid of these two and then level these out and then that'll be more round. How that works, I don't know. I've just been vectoring for like over 10 years, so I just kind of get subconsciously into like, oh, I need this kind of shape, so I just need to have these points here, and then I'll just kind of play with this point here, and then add a point there. Be like, oh, I need this to be rounded, so we're gonna do a point. I can kind of round this out. Do the same thing way over here. The thing is that I can't get it to be. Actually, I do have a. It's kind of. I have to kind of like really learn how. I had to really learn how the Toon Boom vector, because sometimes I feel like it doesn't add these little blue handle things all the time. So I have to like figure out what the what adds it or not. And sometimes I feel like some of the lines don't have that going on. That works. It's a hat. Right? It's kind of like weird pot hat. As if the hat was like some sort of made out of a kitchen pot. Not that far. I never really like vectoring in Flash because it's so unpredictable of like what it would do. Because I feel like I would like add like a curve and it'd be like, oh, okay, you want like 4 new points. It'd be like, oh, I want to curve this a little bit left, so I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna move this a little bit left, and it'd just be in Flash would be like, oh, you want like 10 points around here that you didn't want. It's like, what? So at least with this I can figure it out, and if it does need to add a couple, then it's like, oh well. At least you're still better than Flash, so it's okay. I forgive you. You're so much better in other ways, so it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're good. Let's do like for a shirt, do like a sweater or something with a tie. Maybe like a black suit or something. Let's take this. Let's make it darker. And it feels a little too chocolate. When in doubt, just kind of go more towards less saturated. It's kind of on my idea. Let's move this way up. How are we doing? We'll probably get like this guy design, and then maybe get Derpy's panel character done. Probably won't finish the actual whole comic of everything, because that's gonna be a lot. So yeah, we'll just do that then. Well, I have the stream tonight. I'll keep working on it, and then I'll definitely get it done. You know, fingers crossed to get this done by Thanksgiving to finish this. That's why I did this as a comic too, to make sure that it's like, okay, I could do much more complicated artwork without having to also on top of this, it's like, oh yeah, why do we also, you know, animate all this? And it's like, So instead of that, yeah. How do ties work? Do ties go over or under collars? I feel like they appear out from underneath like that. Does that make sense? Excuse me? I don't even know. How did that sound like? Oh, like a a simile onomatopoeia of like what even that was. Because it wasn't a burp, it was more like a weird hiccup of some kind. Some sort of like alien trying to give me Morse code or something. I'm trying to get everything else. Okay. Trying to imagine if this is how SpongeBob works, where it's kind of underneath the collar. That's not a good color. Can't exactly see that. What would work? What's gonna work? It's darker, lighter. Darker's good. More gray. Let's do like a little more color to it. That's fun. Okay. Then we'll do the same for his legs. We'll use the same colors. Fundament layer, I can just do that. They're the same drawing, so I don't have to do much more there. Okay. Alright, and he'll hold his microphone. Be a little less. Press side's still good. Let's see. He's like, oh, hi. Yeah. He's like, look at that parade. Ah, man, look at that. Wow. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Ha-hoo. Get into arm holding position. And we'll add the microphone somewhere. We need. Oopsie. What happened? What's capital M? I forgot. Oh, that just changed it into this. We went back to the same screen. Okay, we're good. Where'd my mic go? Is this it? Did I hit not? Good? Where'd it go? I had to do it again. Yeah. There it is. Okay. I'll connect it. Well, I'll give it a peg. And I'll give it to the arm. So now when arm moves, it'll say, oh, I also control this mic. Oh, okay. So, parent child, have it exist in the composite. And I can draw a mic. Oh boy, things are hard if I'm making it, you know. We'll sketch it. Or I could just draw a square with a circle and call it good. There we go, microphone. Yeah. Yeah. We'll add some ridges, I guess. Get rid of some of these. Taper it in. Whatever these little ridges do, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more at the bottom. Alright. Color. Oh yeah, there's more at the top there. Let's add the extra halfway ridge, whatever this is. Let's curve it. Okay, and I can get rid of everything else besides these. Now I got a little curve here. Okay. Seems to be upside down. That's fine. Over here. He'll be holding this, so we'll be covering this a little bit up anyway. Okay. The color just straight up generic. Let's do that then. So we'll do a lot of grays. We'll add those in. Okay. And another one. It'll make it kind of the next color down. New. Get kind of closer to there. So that'll be here, here, and here. Plus a new one that's a little darker here and here. And then what I like to do is just, I like to call like pulling the string out when I do this, is that I can hopefully select the right amount, and then there we go. Okay. Try to get out of the, remove the outlines by selecting all of everything and then selecting the fills. And then I could just do that. Near up. Anchor point is in outer space. Where are you? Okay. So now we got that. And we're just gonna adjust this. That's pretty good there. He's got a little mic. Look at him go. Hi ho. Okay. So we got that. Panel 1 character. Okay. So what we got is this. We got nothing and one pwn. I spent about an hour and a half on this. Alright. As much as I can say is one pwn maybe-ish done. Yeah. So this always seems to take a while. So this is real, this is prime Derpy. She's real. The real horse. I want to get rid of one of these ears. There we go. Okay. So Derpy Prime is going to rotate a little bit to kind of match this kind of angle. And I got all these fun little bips and bobs to help me here. Let's move her either in front or below is a little easier to see what I'm doing. Okay. So just gonna be looking up, but with a, I don't know, meh? I got this, and I also got this. Let's see. Let's get this and then adjust it a little. So I want it to be a little larger. Let's make a new one, new duplicate. It's always good to be non-destructive. Whoa. Non-destructive as in I don't take the original and then change it. I always make a copy of what I'm gonna change. So then nothing gets broken. I can always return back to the original kind of starting point, I guess. Now she's like, wow. Okay. Just a little shocked or a little bit confused too. I feel like I can do a cheek maybe. That'd be a bit much, so let's adjust that. Okay. That's enough of that. Let's move on to costume. Just wanted to bundle up as it's cold in Equestria. So we'll change, change hat, add earmuffs, and add a sweater. Body should also be sitting, so let's also change that. I have one of these bibbles, I think I can, there you go. Rotate her here, and then also need to change this back. Where's my body? Okay, and tail might be off screen, which should be all fine by me. Okay. Let's push that way in the back. Neck needs a curve. Okay. Oh. Head push back. Still looking up. I want to move the entire eyeballs just a bit. A little misalignment here for Y. There we go. I think my nose is moved. Let's see. I'll check to see if this moves. Yeah, that's over there. Not too much, actually. At least I can probably see where this is going. Hopefully make that light up better. Okay. Hat. Is this one. Okay. So do like a simple link to the stocking sleep hat kind of thing. With a little bubble at the bottom. Don't need this. No, don't need that. Get rid of it. Oh, thanks, Cookie. Thanks for hopefully helping me with this. Hopefully this, all of this makes sense with this. Any other suggestions before you leave about anything here, you think? Because I think it works pretty well. So we got ones where we got little tiny, we'll have like kids be like, ah, I'm a tomato, I'm a pea, I'm a carrot. And then we got a singer. There's some backup dancers. And it's like this one guy pulling a cart with all that. And then the goofy looking balloon. What panel would that be in? Because it would only be in panel 4 is where the balloon would be. Let's see. Yeah, panel 3? Oh, okay. Not sure how to depict that in a storyboard without me going like, oh yeah, okay. Here's a shadow of, you know. That might be in post-production thing. Once I get all the colors, I can add like some sort of shape, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. It's the, well, we're back at the Nacy Day Parade. But thank you, Cookie. I'll definitely include maybe something like that. Probably like maybe like a shadow underneath here or something. Underneath the balloon itself, maybe. Oh no. Okay. Anyway. Thanks for hanging out, Cookie. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of the week then. Alrighty. Hop. There we go. Okay. Because I have a half hour now to draw a hat. Okay. I just start hyperventilating. Okay. Hat time. I'll have to delete this. And then color wise, maybe a blue hat and like pink earmuffs. They're not the greatest earmuffs if they're that low, but again, it's kind of like hard to read. We're just kind of like having, there's like one thing where like it has like ear pods or something in, and they're like going into his skull when his eyes or his ears are like at the top of his head or something. So it would have been like he has like these ears at the top and glasses. But then he like wears headphones that kind of go into like here or something, and it's like, what? Because like that's not, you know, they have to like go into his ear. I think Zootopia actually does that correct. It's like the only cartoon media that's actually like, oh yeah, it actually goes into the ears. Kind of thing. Anyway. Hat. I'll just kind of draw it into here to make sure I'm getting the right perspective. Yeah. Maybe another there. And then another here. Okay. Push me higher. Seeing that it's gonna go underneath that here. Well, I guess we'll cross that when we get there. It's at blue. So we'll start with blue, and then we go to the left. There we go, that. That's cute. We can make a cool color. See, if I go like that, then it's like, oh, that doesn't work with anything else. It's too saturated, so I gotta go more on this side. Try to balance the hue, and then balance the brightness, and balance the saturation. We'll go with that. Wow. Like it's a puppet, so I got all the other extra stuff to help me with the all the drawing substitutions. Okay, and we wanted the ball. I can start with circle and then add maybe like other little circles at the bottom, make it more fluffy. Make this brighter. Okay, not quite. Gotta click something over here real quick. Okay. I can uncircleize it. Yeah. That's a cute little stocking sleepy hat. Does that match up? Not quite. Whoa. Okay. Okay. And wanted more balls, please. see if this works. I'll have to do one, it's hard to tell. Oh yeah, it's working. I want it to look kind of fluffy. That's probably good enough. And then the original one can then be the next fluff there. There. Okay. Yeah. So grab all lemon. Something like that. There we go. Yeah. That's cool. Okay. And earmuffs. We'll try and probably do them a little high, maybe. We'll get to the ear, and then add a new drawing. Okay. And where am I? Start with something. I said pink. So yeah, having it much higher up, and then try to cover your ear a little bit. Make it huge, maybe. What would make this better? This little purple. I think I need some sort of line. I want a line that kind of goes like that. Oh yeah, I could just do that. Huh. Neat, huh? And then I can adjust it. Exactly. There we go. And a little darker. Maybe circle over here. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of like looking back and forth between exactly seeing just the drawing, and I'm kind of looking over here and kind of going like, okay. It's gotta be a little different from what I'm literally seeing here is over here. And we'll do it a little lighter with a different tint. Outlines mess me up. What do we think? I'm thinking probably needs to be actually saturated works okay maybe in this instance. Maybe? I don't know. It works pretty well. Kind of step back. I'm kind of leaning back too. I think it needs the over band. So I could just make that into the head, the hat, and add just a band. Or I can go into here and just add a band. Oops. Maybe make this flatter over here. And if I make it the same kind of color as the band there, yeah, it won't even notice. Okay. Also add a little bit of bump. There you go. Okay. See how much work and trouble this all is. And it's like I haven't even animated none of this yet, you know. I'm not gonna animate it, but it's like just think about how much work this is to like storyboard it and then make the props, layout. Oh, that takes so much time. And effort here, drawing all these costumes. Now it's like, oh yeah, you also want me to animate it? It's like, oh man, you don't even know how much work I've already done to get to this point, you know? Jeez. We can color code your sweater here. of the rest of her outfits, making me kind of blue. Changed the hue a little bit, but basically about the same kind of dull, kind of unsaturated blue we got. So to make it a sweater, get rid of all this junk. Oh wow, a little too much off the trunk. That all works. Let's get this color. Pew, pew. Could either start fresh or kind of just say, yeah, this is fine. Oh, you're still with us? Okay, cool. I don't think I'll finish in time. But yeah, go find a charger. If you can. Or find a different device, I guess. Like if you're on mobile, well, yeah, you have to be on mobile to have a battery. Go find a computer or something. Hello, or Helio. There we go. It is almost 2 p.m. here. But appreciate it. Hopefully it's morning for you then. I get I suppose then. Oh well. Working on a comic. Let's see. I probably should make it a little easier, or I can make new composite. That's way down here. Hello. What are you doing? Gonna trying to show them just the. Add a new composite. What am I doing? Well, that works. Turn off this. There we go. Okay, then I can read. It's comic that we got here, and I don't have any water, and my throat is not having fun. Okay. Okay. Hopefully you read that. If you need more time, let me know, because I gotta get back to working on it. Okay. You'll have all the time in the world once I get this done to read it then. Meanwhile, I have to draw this. Okay. I am going to get some. I'm gonna need some extremely huge amount of water after this. I have a extreme thirst. My throat is not having this. I am making a Thanksgiving comic. Ooh, add a little turtleneck. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Here. Ooh. Let's see. Profile photo. Says can't wait. Ah, gotcha. Welcome, Mike. Hello. I'm trying to wave my little hand. Okay. Let's see. We can adjust where the wing is. And we'll color all the rest. Wrong sublayer. I guess it could be a long sleeve, or at least I can color this part. Problem is that I made them on the same layer, so literally just take this part, put it underneath, so I'm on separate layers, so I can extend this part out. If I'm not on. Okay, good. And literally just drag this down. Yay. And then clean this up. There we go. And now we got a long sleeve. Ha ha ha. Okay. Instead of disappear and I put a hole in the clothes. Might need you to explain explain to me this idea a little further there. Let's see. Got the wings. Where am I? Beep. Put a hole in the clothes of the wings. I'm just trying to fix that. Okay. I mean, this is usually what I usually do. It's just kind of say like whatever with the wing, and it's just like it has wings, so I was like I don't know. I could put a little this kind of thing. Just kind of show that it's kind of like a actually that has more curves, so that's good. To show that there's a little bit of an opening, I guess. Something like, was that what you were thinking? Something close, hopefully. As if it were inside. Okay. Put a hole in it when it's inside. Instead of okay, so instead of hiding a wing underneath the sweater, put a hole in it. Okay, I think I did that. I made a hole. This is like the kind of like a sleeve opening hole, and then that can work. Well, you have fun there, Leo. Best of luck. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate it. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this. I'd rather have the wings outside. I think this will work. Thanks for your help, though. Blah. Her butt's probably really cold, though. Oh well. Second slider. Well, I think she'll probably be mostly covered. Okay. So now we got this. At least I can hide these. I can hide that part of it. There we go. So we got that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's to help. I was gonna work on the question mark as just a text, but I think I'm gonna have it be a graphic or something. Yeah, okay. Guess I can start with a font. Yeah, let me just see what the font looks like. Storyboard. Boxes, drawing, text. Copy, paste. Let's just see. Yeah, that looks better. And put that there. Take this and say, whoops. Let's do a little skewing. Does this work? Nah. Because usually with regular lines, I can use this deformer and really have fun with that, but I don't think I can do that with fonts. Maybe I can break it apart. Oh, I thought it was going to be the Weed Sports Resort. Maybe that's why I chose this song. Because like, oh man, that sounds so cool. I thought it was. Switch to line, switch to light table. Convert. You can't really see it. Stroke to pencil lines, break apart text layers. There we go. Ah, yeah, that. Ugh. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna like a lattice cage kind of deal. Kind of deform it a little bit. Not too much. Obviously, if it's too stretched out, then it becomes unrecognizable. Okay. And so what I'll do for the minor characters, might just kind of take this as a base and then literally just color it in. Did we kind of like Persona, or there's probably like another game that just has like faceless background characters, where it's just literally just a silhouette of a color. So I'll do something like that. I think at first time I saw something like that was actually in Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE, which is the name of the game. They got a Switch port from the Wii U version. But yeah, first time I saw that, I was like, wow, this is so cool and unique. It's like, wow, they got rainbow colored background characters that are just simply just a silhouette. No face, no nothing. It's just like literally just solid color of a thing. So I'll do something like that for the background characters. And then maybe a little bit of detail. Probably as much as detail as that for some of the other ones. Oh yeah, this needs to be whole dress. Oh boy, okay, so maybe they could be a little more, but they're so small though. We'll see. About ready to wrap up on this stream though, because I don't think I can take it anymore. And then, yeah. So honestly, we only got that much actually. I mean, we got all the figurines out done. But let's see if I can add a button. A lot of color card. That'll do it. Just so when I can do this. There we go. Yeah, now it's a comic. Sick. Okay. It almost works. Let's move not Derpy. This guy. I'll try and bring him in front. We could do this. Where am I? I'm just getting into posing a little bit more. A little more eye contact. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So we'll probably hang it here. And then I'll get this finished hopefully in time before, or I guess I'll have to have it done before Thursday, and then I'll post it on Thursday morning, I think, hopefully. We'll see. That'll be the plan, to get this done, posted by Thursday morning. But we got a good blueprint. We got the main characters settled. The other ones are going to be background characters, and then big backgrounds. So yeah, look forward to this. I'll probably post it on YouTube community as a post, and then I'll probably put it on Bluesky as well, which I will talk about in the end card. Toaster time. Boop boop. I'm missing apparently. Where'd I go? Ah! I'm back. Let me actually change my... Well, I'm gonna brush my tail real quick. So no peeking. I just need to map my tail back and reset my eyeballs. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of this. This is too salsa. That's better. How you doing? Let me actually check real quick on something. Real quick. Okie doke. There we go. Now I'm settled. Alright. So, that leads me into talk about Bluesky a little bit. Bluesky is the sort of soft alternate to X/Twitter. They're doing pretty good. I joined just because I talked about it, I think last week or something, where X was showing me more and more distressing images that I was like, can I not see that? I tried to be more vague about it because it was kind of disgusting, so I didn't want to actually talk about it because people are more sensitive. But just know that it was like shocking to me. That's like, oh man, like why am I subjecting myself to this? That I got to a point where I was like anxiously like I would scroll and then see like the very top of the next post and be like, kind of like, is this one okay? Can I look at this one? I go, oh, okay, that looks okay. And then look at it and be like, okay, cool, nice post. And then I'd be like, okay, what's the next post? Oh no, is this one gonna be okay? You know, just like scared and like super like nervous and freaking out. That's like, I don't want to see it. If it's gonna be something even worse. Oh no, oh no. And like the whole time just being, you know, like that was bad. We're is getting down to that point. So instead of subjecting myself to that, I was like, okay, let's start over. Let's try Bluesky, see what the fuss is about with that, and try from there. And it's doing pretty good. Doesn't know me yet. It has all the basic, you know, do you like very generic topics that we chose? I was like, okay. So most of it is cats. And it's like, that's better. So I was like, cool. And I guess it's a Calpain, the Equestria Daily moderator guy. He's on there and he did some sort of short list or something of a pony artist, and so I was part of that. So somehow I amassed over 200 followers in the last 10 days. And I'm still getting more. Let's see what I am right now. I was like at 230 before the stream, so let's see what I am now. 233. Yeah, so I got 3 followers during the stream. So yeah, thank you for that. That's been fun. I'll try and post more, so that's why I'm gonna try and make things that would fit good on Bluesky, because it seems weird with like they don't have large image uploads really working. Like the first thing I tried to do was try and post for my initial "Hi, I'm here." First post was like, "Hi, can I do a whole video on here? Can I have a giant GIF?" And it was like, "Nuh-uh, has to be less than like 2 megabytes." And it's like, oh, that's really small. So I had to like deeply crush my GIF into like tiny, squished into a small space. And I was like, oh, okay. So I wanted to post more posts on Bluesky, so now I'm having to like try and figure out like, oh, what kind of posts would work. And I saw a lot of comics, 4-panel comics on there, and they seem to be doing okay. So I was like, okay. So that's led to this with this. There's a whole reason I'm doing comic and all of this is to get something on Bluesky as a post, as something that I can actually post, sort of thing. So It's all calculated. It's more just like, I don't want to do a big animation. Especially because I have 2 other ones that I'm trying to work on right now. Like the movie. There it is. Woohoo! For the poster there. And another Derpy test, which I am very sorry of how slow another Derpy test has been going. Hopefully December. I'll try and work on it really hard this week, and then release it maybe first or second week in December. So appreciate your patience, and I know that it's been annoying on me too. I was like, I just want to get it done, but also I can't bring myself to actually work on it for some reason. Like I try and open it sometimes, and it's like, yeah. Or I'm getting too particular about it. I was like, I want it to be really good quality, but then I get scared that I can't actually achieve that. So I kind of go like, well, what's the point? Oh well. So I'll just have to break down and just say, just do it, and if it's not good, whatever. So, but yeah, forecast will be his Thanksgiving comic for next Thursday. Hopefully, cross fingers on the Derpy test a week or so after that. Then a holiday-ish video, hopefully, of some kind, maybe, for Christmas time. Yeah, so those would be the big posts for this year. It's almost the end of this year. Jeez. Stream-wise, let's see. I'll figure it out. If I can't think of a artwork, pony, whatever kind of thing, then we'll go back to Paper Mario. To play the next chapter. Next chapter is actually really fun. The first time, initially, like when I played it on GameCube 20 years ago with the original GameCube version, I was like, this chapter's fun. So yeah, look out for that. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, I guess you can follow me on all the little things at the top left. All the little things that are scrolling by. Those are ways to go follow me on other things. I'm trying to get my hand. It's almost working. I can't really reach. Let's see how far I can reach. Oh, man. Oh, okay. That! I can get up to there, okay. All of this, please look at the description. I think all of the links for all of these guys are in the description. So yeah. Redbubble with the t-shirts and merch. Let's see if I can do it a little quicker. I could just click on it. Okay, on YouTube, that's easy. That's Bluesky. Might have to find the exact link in the description to find me. It's kind of weird how they add it's kind of like Discord where it's got this extra bit to try and find people. It's like Yoshi Greenwater.Bluesky. Deviantart for. I kind of gave up on Deviantart. But yeah. Patreon. Patreon's important. Patreon is how you get extra little goodies and from my videos, storyboards and work in progress, and little write-ups to say this is what I was thinking when I made this. It's a monthly sort of subscription, I guess. But yeah, I made it really cheap, like $1 a month. So all of that collectively will be a good way for me to stay alive. And Ko-fi and stuff will sort of do that too, if you're more into that. I also got the website YoshiGreenwater.com. Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah, I don't know if this blue screen is gonna work. Might have to turn it off. But here's the website. Look, I got it the same color as the toaster sign. But yeah, here's my Yoshi Greenwater.com. I'll try and upload it maybe sometime because I want to add the what is it? The visual novel game. Probably also need to update his sizzle reel. Oh well. But yeah. So it's got a lot of my videos and artworks and such. They'll probably load better on your computer. But yeah. I'll put the link to this in chat if I can find that real quick. I did the portfolio, but that's still the website, so you can click to home and such to find it. Let's see. But yeah, I will. Yeah, I need to update a lot of this now. Maybe I'll do that soon. Okay. Yeah, just like the contact page. I need to update a little bit there. But yeah, follow me. Because on Bluesky is probably the biggest new thing I got. And then I'll try and post things and try and maybe I try to be a little bit more outreach and actually maybe like things. I've always been super passive with social media. I've always been like, oh, that's neat, and then I'll just scroll. I wouldn't actually interact or like actually leave any comments or nothing. I'd be like almost like a viewer to the social media. I'd be like looking at X and be like, oh, that's neat. Scroll. So I'll try and do better. I'll try and maybe get out of my comfort zone and actually click the like button, which you know you guys are so off to do with my stuff, and I just never go the other way around. I don't know. I've always been super scared to actually click it. So I'll try harder. Because you never know. Like if some artist, you know, sees that I liked it, to be like, oh, okay, and then that can start a conversation or something, and then it might be a next collaboration or something. I don't know. So, but yeah. With that, I don't think there's not too much interaction. So I guess I'll probably end it off here then. Hope you guys have a good American Turkey Day, if that works for you. And then we'll be back Saturday at 12 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. EST, and yeah, hope to see you then when we do something that I'm not exactly sure yet, but I'll figure it out. I got this far. I didn't think I would. I also have to figure out what I have to do next week. So, yeah, thank you guys. Super appreciate it. I'm super thankful for you guys. One of these is gonna be happy. None of them are. Okay. You're all kind of like variations of confused now. But yeah, I'm super thankful for you guys. And yeah, I can't. Don't think I would have done much of this kind of content without you. You know, I'd still be making, who knows, maybe SFM stuff or just be. I probably honestly would have just made either a filming channel where I make skits or something, or a gaming channel. So glad I'm able to do pony stuff with gaming stuff on the side, right? That's good. Try and do a balance with you guys to see what you guys like. But yeah, okay. Thanks again. I do like you guys. You're all great. I just need to have you guys explain things sometimes, but that's all right. That's all of our communication. We'll try our best. So yeah, okay. Thank you again, and we'll see you next week. And I'll try and post that Thanksgiving post on YouTube Community and Bluesky. So yeah, thank you guys. All right. I don't want to say love you, but I kind of do. All right, take care. Have a safe holiday week, and we'll be back after. I think the next Saturday is still in November, which is kind of awkward because then I can't do any fun December stuff. But all right. Yeah, it'll be the 30th. It'll be next Saturday. Ugh, it's gross. Anyway, okay. Thank you. Alright. I'm on the button, so thank you. Bye-bye.